Hey, Rage fans, it's Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News, and exciting times on the horizon. Rage in the Cage 69 is going down Friday, November 8th, and these two guys, it's not very often that I get opponents that are willing to sit next to each other for a pre-fight interview, so mad respect for both of you. I'm going to start with you, Cody, because this is your first time interviewing and fighting for Rage in the Cage, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, my name's Cody Isaacs. I'm 1-0, plan on being 2-0 pretty soon, November 8th. Just been wrestling for a while. Started doing martial arts about 3 years ago. Ready to go. Got a good opponent, so I'm preparing hard and training every day, man. And he's gonna come in strong. I'm gonna come in strong. He's coming off a win. I'm coming off of a win. So make sure you buy those tickets. It's gonna be a banger. Show up so we can show out. Please support us and come watch us get another win. One of us.
Well, sounds good. And, you know, as he mentioned, Magna, you're just coming off of a win you fought just last month for Rage in the Cage. So walk us a little bit through that fight.
Well, the fight went good. And, my opponent, he came out strong. Watched his last interview, and he was saying that he was his specialty was wrestling. So I seen where he was real strong in that, and we trained pretty well, preparing for him. So, the fight went our way. So, I'm just definitely keeping the adrenaline going and getting ready for this next one.
All right, and I want to know about you because you drove all the way from Arkansas, which is impressive. You were only the second fighter that I know in the history of I've been doing this to drive in from Arkansas for pre-fight interviews, so kudos to you for that. I mean, it shows that you know how important it is to promote yourself.
Yeah, promoting is what we need to do, man. We need to get ourselves out there. This isn't anything that I'm just going to go amateur and get a couple fights and quit, so if you want to go big, you got to be willing to go out there out of your comfort zone and come out here and, sit right beside the guy you're about to get locked in a cage with. So it's just, if you don't promote yourself, nobody else is going to promote you. They're not going to think you're worth the time. Here I am. So here the interview goes, and everybody's just going to, benefit from it. So he's going to benefit, I'll benefit, and self-belief, man, that's what it's about. That's what drove me out here today. Just get the interview over with, and that's really all I got to say about it. Just supporting yourself. If you can't support yourself, nobody else will. So we drove all the way out here today. My buddy Tanner Favela came out here with me. I appreciate that. So we're ready to go. Like I said, it's just a month away now. Something a little bit less than a month. Just ready to go.
All right. Well, we're ready to see it as well. Magna, what about you? We got to interview last month, but those that haven't got to see that interview, tell me a little bit about what made you step in the cage the first time.
Stepping into the cage for the first time. I'm ambitious, and like I said last time, it's not something that I can sit back and just watch on TV. So definitely wanting to be a part of it, striving to be something great in the business. And like Cody was saying, this is going to be a good fight. It's like the amateurs are learning lessons, whether if we're winning or losing, we're learning from them. So, I'm ready to go again. And like I said, just keep it rolling for myself. So take this win in November, then be right back in December.
All right. Well, yeah, we definitely have a lot of amateurs that fight every event. So looking forward to seeing that. And you, obviously being from Arkansas, what brought you to Rage in the Cage's door?
My coach actually has done some things in the past with Rage in the Cage, and he said as an amateur or pro, it's just really good to get on the card. They had offered us Jeremy to fight at first, and I wanted to do it, and then they found him another opponent, and he had no idea about it or anything. So we just got to talking about that, and I kind of asked him, like, hey, man, when this fight's over, like I want to fight you. And he's like, all right, man, cool, So here we go. Like I said, I chose him because he's coming off a good win. He's a tough guy. He's gone the distance in his fights. He's strong, and it's just a good challenge. And, he thinks he's going to win. I think I'm going to win. So we'll see what happens, It's going to be a good fight, like I said, and Rage in the Cage was just a promotion that we picked, so here we are.
Well, and so did you see his last fight for Rage in the Cage?
I didn't see his last fight. I saw some pictures, and I heard about it for some guys. But, again, we get his height, his style, and then we prepare. We don't worry too much about, how he fights. I don't really care how he fights. I know what I bring. He knows what he brings, and it's going to collide, and we'll see what happens. Get the win in November and then go on from there.
Now, when you got was it a text or an email from this guy right here? What were the thoughts going through your mind? Was it kind of like a respectful conversation and you felt honored that he chose you?
Oh yeah, it was respectful. He hit me up not too long before the last fight, and like he said that we thought we was gonna be able to fight that fight card, but it didn't work out that way. So when we signed up for this one, he messaged me and we got the post and everything. We saw the promotion for it that we both were set up for it. So yeah, we messaged each other right after that, man, and it's been nothing but respect since day one. So.
I love it. I love this so much. I was like, when you came up to me and said you wanted to do the interview together, I was like, that just rarely happens. So very impressed with the two of you. Any last words before we wrap it up?
Just, thank you to all my sponsors. My buddy Joseph's been sponsoring me a lot, man. He's been helping me out. Just thank you to all my training partners. My girlfriend's been a big part of this. London's helped me out a lot. Tanner's helped me out a lot. I got some Chance Farley's my head coach. We've been getting in work, man. I've been training with a Bellator fighter as well. Demario Cady's been helping me out a lot. Yeah, we just been putting in solid work. I'm prepared. He knows I'm coming in hard. I know he's coming in, you know what I mean? So I'm just ready to go, get all the other shit out the way, and let's fight. That's it.
Sounds good. Now, tell me the name of the gym you train at. You train at the same one as Cade trains?
Yeah. He trains at a couple different gyms. He trains a lot at different gyms. I train out of Showdown MMA at Fort Smith, Arkansas. It's my home gym. It's the gym that I'm at. And like I said, we're just putting in work every day, so we're training 7 days a week. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm ready to go, so here we are. That's it.
Here we are. That's it. Other than you guys getting some tickets. All right. Any last words or shout outs?
Same as last time. Shout out to First Nation MMA, my team. Shout out to Anadarko, my home. Definitely get y'all tickets. I got some tickets to this. Hit me up. DM me on Facebook or Instagram, Magna White, and yeah, see you then.
All right, guys. These guys did such a great job. They did my job for me, but I'm going to mention one more time. Get your tickets from one of these guys, any fighter on the card. And make sure that if you go on stubwire.com to get your tickets, that you scroll down and choose a fighter. So they earn income from your ticket sales. So make sure that you support these fighters. We will see you Friday, November 8th at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. Be there.